Hi Friday Foodies! Today I'm bringing you a really great breakfast bar. It's healthy and it's super easy to make. These also make a great afternoon snack. So let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven to 350, and then I want you to line your pan with parchment paper. You're going to use a large loaf pan. And just line it with some parchment paper. It keeps your breakfast bars from sticking to the pan. You could also use a coconut oil spray on your pan if you'd like. That will work as well. But I like the parchment paper. You just pull it out and it makes it so super easy to get them out of the pan. All right, so then next we're going to, in our food processor, we're going to put 4 to 7 dates. And what you want is the medjool dates or the deglet dates, and you're going to take the seed out of the middle and just chop them up a little bit, throw them in your blender. Also, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of cherries, dried cherries. I used dried Bing cherries today because they were out of the tart cherries and I really like them better, but the Bing cherries are nice too, so use whatever dried fruit you'd like. I also added 2 tablespoons of a dark natural cocoa to the mix. Also a half a cup of whole almonds. And so then I threw that in my blender and I ground that up until it was fairly fine. And then in the last few seconds, I added a 1/4 cup of coconut flakes. So I used some natural organic coconut flakes. These are not sweetened. Don't use sweetened coconut flakes. All right, so I ended up with a very powdered mix. And let me show you that. I'm going to pour that into my mixing bowl here. And this will get this all out of the blender and pour it in. And then to this is so simple. To this then we're going to add a cup of whole oats. So you're using old-fashioned oats. Don't buy minute or anything like that. Use a whole oat. To that we're also going to add a 1/4 cup of pepitas or pumpkin seeds. Seeds are really good. They have lots of minerals in them, very rich. You can add some chocolate chips if you'd like, other fruits, anything that you just don't want these to become really sweet. So if you use any chocolate, be sure you use dark chocolate and just a little bit, about a 1/4 cup. Then to this, so simple, we're going to add 2 bananas that I've mashed and added a 1/2 cup of peanut butter to this, heated it up on the stove. The heating is not to cook it, it's simply to melt that peanut butter into the bananas. And you really don't want to cook this, so be sure and watch it. All you want to do is heat it slightly to make sure that it will all incorporate well. And now I'm going to throw all of this yumminess into the mix. And we're just going to mix this up real quick. And then this is going to moisten up really nice into nicely into a ball. And I made these this morning actually, and to give them a try, and they are so tasty, delicious. You could also use almond butter if you prefer. Any nut butter will work. And there we go. Got that all mixed up. Now I'm just going to add that, pour it into my prepared pan. These take about 30 minutes to bake. And what I would suggest is baking them ahead. Going ahead after, you need to let them completely cool before you cut them. And of course, I took a little bite anyways, but if you can wait, let them cool completely before you cut into them. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, so we've got those ready to go in the oven. And let me just show you how these turn out. They're a really nice breakfast bar, or as I said, a snack. So if you're going to use them as a breakfast bar, you want to cut them a little bigger. For a snack, you can cut them a little bit smaller into little bite-sized pieces and share with your friends and enjoy. So I hope you've enjoyed today's Friday Foodie. This is a really quick, wonderful, nutritious recipe, and I hope you'll give it a try. If you've enjoyed this recipe, please share it with your friends, and I'll see you at janeannethompson.com, My Ultimate Health. See you next week on Friday Foodie. Have a great week. Bye.